Have you ever had a time in your life where you just hated everything? Like you just hated your life, you just hated people, you hated this and that, and nothing would go your way. I'm sure you probably have. Well, I have. I remember when I was working, right, in a contracting kind of business, like a small time contractor. And then I would have to do all these odd jobs like make cement, go up on the roof, do painting. I had to do all this kind of stuff, right? That I did not like, and I hated it. And then I would express to myself only. I didn't want to offend my boss. He was a good guy. I didn't want to like express it, but I hated it. And one day I was on the roof. It was like below 0 degrees. I don't know. It was super cold. I had to stay there for 30 minutes or maybe 1 hour trying to put something together. I forgot, but what I do remember was I just kept telling to myself like I hate this, I hate this life, like blaming God and stuff like that. I was not in a good place that time. And then because I was doing that, I was just attracting more of that. Like I think some of you guys are familiar with the law of attraction, but we're not gonna go talk about that. But just to for you to understand the real thing about the law of attraction is you get what you want and you get what you don't want. You get what you love and you get what you hate. You get the people you say good things about and you get the people you say bad things about. So the reason why a lot of people's lives are up and down is because they are not totally like only talking about what they love, only talking about what they want. And that's what happened to me because I was only talking about what I didn't want. So I got a lot of that at that time of my life. But then, I realized there's also something beneath the law of attraction, beneath karma, beneath the law of cause and effect. There's another law that some people don't know about. And what is this law? This is the law of equivalent return. So this just means that you always get what you give, right? So when it comes to my desires at that time, I kind of wanted to have a different kind of life, like kind of like make money while you're sleeping life, like write a screenplay, write some books, and then just have income from that instead of, working and then doing a job that I hated. I didn't want that. So I never got that. I was never able to, get out of that cycle at that time right away because I wasn't giving enough. So for you, think about what you really want, what you desire, and what you can do, what you can give, who you can serve. It has to be, it's kind of balanced. And it's also the law of equivalent return is also like spiritual. Like if you're an asshole, you're gonna have a shitty life. You're gonna just, you know, you're just gonna get bad things. But if you're a good person, which I love meeting people who are naturally good. Like me, I grew up in Jersey. Everybody's has a little bit of asshole in them. Everyone that I know from Jersey, like they can snap at any time. They'll curse you out, you know. So I've been able to cleanse that out as much as I can. Think about what you want and think about what you want to give up. So even when it comes to fasting, you're giving up the food, you're getting a benefit, right? So when it comes to what kind of work you want to do, you want to serve this people and you're expecting to get this. And when it comes to the law of equivalent exchange, what people get wrong is that the most common pitfall is people think like I get paid this amount, so I'm only going to do this amount or I'm going to do this amount, right? People are not giving more than they get paid. So if you really want to have blessings in your life, do more than what you're paid for. This is how you get blessings through the law of equivalent exchange. Go the extra mile all the time. So think about what you can do, what you can increase in your life when it comes to your health, your relationships, maybe your finance, that you can get what you desire with the understanding of the law of equivalent exchange. Hope you like, and then learn something. And I'm also doing the law of equivalent exchange. I'm just giving this free knowledge to you, and then maybe I'll get an equivalent exchange spiritually, and skill wise I'm improving my skills. So that's kind of the equivalent exchange outside of helping you guys out, because that's what I really want to do too.